Hello, and welcome to the next installment of my Let's Play Pokemon Gold. Let me start up the game here, and we can get started. Now today, on this installment, we will be performing our rival match, as well as catching our first Pokemon. So here we left off at Mr. Pokemon's house. We're going to head down to Professor Elm's lab to take him the mystery egg. And here is a Hoothoot. Or however you prefer to pronounce his name, it does not matter to me. I'm going to go ahead and fight him. Shouldn't be too hard. It's best to, in my opinion, it's best to go ahead and get to level 7 and learn Rage before your rival battle. It makes it much easier. Because he'll only have a level 5 Pokemon, and since I have Totodile, he'll have Chikorita. It'll just be using Tackle and Growl, I think is the other move it has. It'll just use those moves. And I'll have Rage, break out of the norm. Oh, excuse me. I'll go this way. Let's go ahead and one more wild match. Go ahead and level up my Totodile. Here we have a Rattata. Ew. Oh, of course, this shouldn't be too hard at all. One more scratch ought to do it. There we go. And here we are at level 7. And Totodile learned Rage. Very useful move. When used in succession multiple times, the attack strength for each additional attack does far more damage than the first. And here's our rival, the guy that ransacked the lab and stole a Pokemon. And thus the battle begins. I would suggest, even if your starter's not at level 7 at this point, to at least have, if he doesn't have that berry, then you might want to give it to him. It's very useful. Especially if you're still at level 5 or 6 and you don't have Rage yet. At least that's Totodile with the Southern move. I don't remember the other twos. And see, as you can see, Rage didn't do that much. But when we use it a second time, you saw the previous message of Rage is building. Normally it does far more damage. But hey. I have no idea why it didn't do that. Okay, this is pretty gay. Rage normally works a lot better. But just keep using it if you want. It does. See there? There it goes. Did more damage. The amount of damage it does builds in time. Each attack is a Rage build, so see, that did quite a bit of damage. Oh, sweet. Through to level 8. And as you can see, his name is a bunch of question marks. You get to name him. Decide his name when you get to the lab. Like at the beginning of the classic red, blue, yellow, you got to name him in the beginning. Which in this one, it doesn't give you name suggestions, so once I get to that point, I'll probably just name him Gary for old time's sake. Wrong way. Damn. I was hoping to get through without a battle. After we take this Pokemon egg to Professor Elm, we will be able, we will get some Pokeballs from his assistant, and I will show you how to catch a Pokemon. As soon as I talk to this man. I'm just gonna name him Gary. Not very good with names. And now we talk to Professor Elf. And he gets all shocked and startled and comes back to the wall. Pokemon eggs, great discovery. Professor Oak gave us Pokedex, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I wish I could just skip all these. Excuse me. And now, once we leave here, we want to head towards Violet City, which is just past Cherry Grove, where we just came from. And we just received 5 Pokeballs from this aid. But before we can head out, we need to go talk to our mom. Hoping to get through this quick, so yes. What's great about her is the money you receive from battles and everything, she can save some of it. Like, whenever you win a battle, it'll say, you earn such and such amount, sent some to mom. This is very useful. If you ever need it, you just come back and talk to her. It can be very useful because if you run out of money, and if you don't touch the money that she saves for a while, then it can really build up. And he offers to teach us how to catch a Pokemon, but I already know how, so I will not accept his offer. Basically, we just gotta find a wild battle. Come on. There we go. And here we have a Hootoosh, level 3. Thing to know when catching a Pokemon, those of you who are new, you just want to get its health low. You do not want to cause it to faint. Like another one would probably make him faint, so I'll use Rage, because it doesn't do that much on your first attack. At least I hope it doesn't kill him. There we go. And now that his health is low, we want to go to our bag and use a Pokeball. There we go. Go to the balls section and throw a Pokeball. It'll wiggle a couple times. If it doesn't break open, you caught him. And another thing, when you catch your Pokemon and you have room in your party, he automatically joins your party. You do not have to go to a Pokemon Center and retrieve him from the computer. And he's added to the Pokedex as we've caught him. No, I don't want to move. The bad thing about this, though, let's get out of the grass. The bad thing about catching them like this is when you go to use them before you heal them, you see their health is at the original position it was when you caught them. But that's all we have time for today, so stick tuned for the next installment of my Let's Play Pokemon Gold.